Hey fishies, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a timeless reading for you guys. I'm going to be using the Good Tarot today to see what messages are coming through for all of us. I'm a Pisces too, and this applies for Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces, okay? Guys, I'm having a little bit of a giveaway. You can check out all of the information in the community tab if you'd like to participate. Also, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, all of my channels. If you're interested in the yoga classes, you can look up my channel Yoga with Katie. You're probably gonna need to write my last name or the beginning of it, because there's another Katie yoga teacher. I recently found out. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everything, your donations, your comments, your likes. Absolutely everything is highly appreciated here in the Pisces Club. Okay, let's see. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's kind of hot in here. Hot in here. This is weird. Is it the light? Maybe that helps. Jeez. Okay, we've got lots here to work with. Let's see. First card that is coming up here is the King of Earth, or the King of Pentacles. So right now, Pisces, I can tell that you are taking steps that are making you more grounded within your adulthood, if that makes sense. Maybe some of you guys are kind of young. Maybe some of you guys are starting your career or starting to think about the future, the material future, and how do you want it to be maybe in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You're like maybe thinking about investing for the first time, or you're thinking about real estate for the first time. So some of you guys are just wondering, like, what is it that I want exactly? You know what I mean? Like, what is it that I want to do? And this may be thoughts that are coming through because in the past you have felt unsafe in that area. So maybe some of you guys have had periods of poverty or lack. Maybe some of you guys have had lots of situations that are very unpredictable. And you have sort of like learned the more prepared you are for anything, the better. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't hurt to have some savings. It doesn't hurt to be organized that way. It doesn't hurt to be ready for anything to happen and then just, you know, have things go your way. It's just easier that way. Maybe you've been surprised in the past. Maybe there has been a lot of destabilizing surprises in the last couple of years that have made you value more the physical realm and everything that you can do in your daily routine to have that area of your life be safe for you. So you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. This is a card of hard work, focus, doing what you have to do, putting your head down, being disciplined, being very perseverant. You know that now, you now know that is a very important and essential part of the manifestation. Maybe at some point when you were learning to manifest, or when you were learning about all the spiritual laws and the law of attraction and everything, maybe there was a part of you that thought things would kind of like materialize out of thin air. And of course it can, but the hard work that you put in combination with your intentions, in combination with the magic, is what makes things manifest beyond your wildest expectations. And now you know that it's a matter of balancing all of these things. That is why you are able to manifest whatever it is that you desire. Because you know that there is a spiritual component, but you know that there's also a physical component, and you're ready to do what you have to do in that area. You got the Two of Wands here. So you're well on your way, Pisces. You're in the right path. This serves as yet another confirmation, because we have received this card several times in the past readings. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about in that sense. Just value your work. Value the fact that you can work if you can work. Value the fact that you can always do something. In this day and age, you can always do something. Whether that is a prayer, whether that is an intention, or that is, working really hard, or applying for a job, or doing a video interview, or doing a video, whatever it is, you can always do something to propel your physical sustenance forward. There's always something that you can do. Give someone a call. Ask someone how they're doing. Give the bank a call. Ask for help. Ask your angels for help. There's always something you can do. But you have only come to that realization after lots of situations put you in a very uncomfortable position. So you've had difficult times. Sorry guys, I got like a little bit of allergies. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Yeah, you've had difficult situations, and that is why you have developed this more mature way of thinking, this more mature way of looking at the future. Maybe some of you guys are literally dealing with a King of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, maybe. I'm going to be pulling a whole bunch of cards, alright? So give me a sec. Some of you guys have not yet understood that the line or the path to success is not a straight line. It's never going to be a straight line. Success is attained when you have probably failed in every way you could and stood up again. And that is something that people who don't have that much experience, or people who are younger in age, tend to get very confused. Like, some people guard their path thinking that only if they do everything right and everything goes right from beginning to end, that means you're successful. That is hardly ever the case. That is probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, the people who really achieve success are the ones that fall in 1,000 different ways, in 1,000 different moments, and learn how to pick themselves up again in 1,000 different ways. That's the whole way in which you get to success. Think about it. Think about all of the people, all of the superstars, inspirational figures, authors, whoever. Think about them and research their stories, and you're going to find out that the most famous people have struggled in ways that probably you haven't. You know what I mean? Look at Oprah, or look at J.K. Rowling. These are tragic stories that at some point flip into massive success. And that is not a coincidence. That isn't just your luck turning around. That's not what that is. That is you kind of like integrating within yourself the ability to like cats, always land on your feet. But you have to fall not on your feet several times before you learn how to fall on your feet, if that makes sense. Pisces, right now, you may feel like you need to take a time out from life, from everything. You may feel like everything is foggy and nothing is making sense and it doesn't really matter, nothing is too urgent. So you just feel kind of like stepping out of the rat race and just taking some downtime. That's okay. With the moon and the Seven of Cups here, it's very unlikely for you to see things objectively right now anyway. So you could actually benefit from using this time to rest. Because money's gonna keep coming in anyway. Even if you take your time, even if you rest, even if you take it slow at work, money's still gonna come in. For some of you guys, money is coming in because of your spiritual gifts. Because of your openness, maybe your compassion, maybe your generosity, maybe your intuitiveness, or your gifts of any kind that you consider you have or that others consider you have. Oftentimes, Pisces don't consider that they have any gifts. But people around are like, dude, you do. You do. This is a good time also to keep moving forward, Pisces. Just keep going through the motions. Keep moving forward. Allow yourself to let go of conflict, of drama. You know, this is the usual messages that we all receive. I feel sometimes when doing this daily readings, I do feel like they get a little bit redundant. And I always tell you guys that if you want daily readings, the messages are gonna eventually overlap themselves sometimes. So it's very similar. And look at this, like we have yet again, in two different decks, the Two of Wands. You are in the right path. There's really nothing else to say. You are in the right path, Pisces. Protect your energy, take care of your resources. Be patient, do your healing work. And the most important message here is don't believe the negative thoughts that are going to be popping into your head for this Scorpio full moon. Thoughts can get crazy. And if you recognize and you're an observer in your mind and you say, that thought was crazy, it's different as if you were to actually listen to the thought and believe the thought. So in this full moon coming up on the 7th in Scorpio, just try not to pay attention to your thoughts all that much. Just let them come in, let them go out, and, you know, be focused on what you need to be focused on, the material world. If you feel like you want to do that, if not, you can just rest and like let the energies kind of like waves come in and come out. You're gonna be more than fine, all right? Let's see if there's anything else coming through. This is one of those readings in which I just wanted to hang out, honestly. Sometimes there's no real messages needing to be, you know, shared. But it's just also about the connection and the space and just, you know, hanging out, saying hi to you guys. And I enjoy doing this on a daily. It's what I enjoy the most out of my day, actually. I like to start my day this way. Just sit down with the Pisces and see what comes through. Guys, I want to thank you for your donations. I'm going to be getting some decks with your donations, and I'm going to be sharing them with you. I've found such, like, unique decks. For me as a collector, like, I go crazy. I got a Simpsons tarot deck, which is nuts. I can't wait to receive it. It's only the major arcana though. And I also got a pinup girl tarot. There's the one of sexual magic. There's, oh my god, there's so many. I want to share them with you all. The most recent ones I got were the Muse tarot. Highly recommended. It's one of the most stunning decks I've ever seen. And the Moon Power Tarot, which is kind of creepy, kind of weird. I like those styles too. let's see. Let's pull one more card for Pisces, just one. What is the advice that Pisces needs right now? The one and only advice that Pisces needs today, right now. And we've got the Hierophant. Okay, alrighty, card number 5. So this is a card that talks about many different things. So it is quite complete of a message. Some of you guys may be dealing with long-term plans that have to do with either marriage, either big corporations, or, you know, making plans with the bank for a loan or something like that. Making plans for debt agreements with big things like hospitals or schools, universities, organizations like that. Others of you are thinking about your higher wisdom. Maybe you're wishing to learn something new at this time or mature your knowledge of a certain spiritual subject a little bit more. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus person, perhaps, right now. But what I feel is that whatever you're going through and however you're choosing to address it, your consciousness is expanding. You are becoming more and more connected to the universe and its ways. Not the messages, because you have been connected to the universe messages for a really long time. That language you already speak. But now it's like you're learning its ways. You're kind of like seeing behind the scenes and saying, I totally get why that had to be this way. Because that triggered this, and then this triggered that, and then I wouldn't be where I am. It's like you see the weaving, the design behind things at this point. And it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing. This is a card of a mentor too. A mentor, a shaman, a teacher, a priest. Someone who is the connection to the divine. But the thing is, Pisces, you are that bridge for yourself and for others at this point. Alright, my lovelies. I just want to stay and hang out. I should have done an actual live. I think that would have been probably more appropriate today. If you guys want to have me do a live, like an actual live, just let me know and I'll put it together. Okay? Bye, my lovelies.